Imaginez détenir le secret pour faire plus de 100 millions de vues à chaque vidéo. Aujourd'hui, on a compilé les secrets de MrBeast, le plus gros YouTubeur de la planète. Premier conseil, sa technique infaillible pour retenir l'attention de ses spectateurs de la première à la dernière seconde.
I would say just give them why they clicked, tell them why they should watch, and then just stick on topic. Like that right there isn't even super complex, but I would already put you in the upper echelon of YouTube.
Intéressant, n'est-ce pas? Il nous parle également de la puissance de la lecture automatique sur YouTube.
Before you film a video, what is the thumbnail, what is the video, and then what's the first 5 seconds, and then what's the first 30 seconds, you know. By the first 5 seconds, it's like, goes with the thumbnails. When I upload, I am first on your homepage. So like, you just literally don't even see the thumbnail. Because it autoplays so quickly. So like, the thumbnail is irrelevant. I have to like visually convince you to click on the video.
Waouh! Et c'est pas tout, MrBeast va plus loin et révèle des astuces pour faire littéralement exploser vos vues.
The best way to get views, in my opinion, I think it's better to really focus on quality if you're a very small YouTuber. And you can upload a video a day and like all the videos be average. And like none of those videos will really stand out. None of it's like epic enough where like the algorithm's gonna go, oh, this video is good. Like we need to spread it. I feel like a lot of small YouTubers, they just post like videos that aren't bad, but they're not great. And they just do that and none of them ever pop off, so they never get an audience, where it might be better to like, you know, upload half or a third or even like a fifth of the videos, but make the videos you upload so freaking good that like the algorithm has to promote it.
Alors maintenant, parlons des titres. On sait tous à quel point ils sont cruciaux pour attirer l'attention. Mais qu'est-ce qui fait qu'un titre de vidéo YouTube est vraiment accrocheur? Est-ce parce qu'il est court et concis?
Not just short. It's also, if someone reads it, are they like, do they have to watch it? Is it just so intrinsically interesting that it's just gonna quit them if they don't click on it? You know what I mean? Ideally, the title represents content that you would want to watch for 20 minutes. So if it's a 20-minute video and the title is I stepped on a bug, the click-through rate is going to be much lower than if it was like a 5-second video. Like even nuances of the length of the video based against the title will affect whether people want to click it. Ideally, you want it below 50 characters because above 50 characters on certain devices, you run the chance of it going ... So like I took a light poll and I saw how many dollar bills I could stack on top, and they would just go ... because it's too long. And that's the worst thing, because then people don't even know what they're clicking on. Short, simple, ideally, and just so freaking interesting they have to click. And it is a good segue into the content, and it represents the length of the content. Fiji water sucks. Yeah, that would do fine. But if you said Fiji water is the worst water I've ever drank in my life, way more extreme opinion, would do way better.
But you have to deliver.
Yeah, but then you have to deliver, because the more extreme you are, the more extreme you have to be in the video.
C'est tellement vrai. Un beau taux de rétention est essentiel pour percer sur YouTube, mais soyons honnêtes, créer un contenu qui capte et maintient l'attention, c'est pas une mince affaire, et c'est là que BrainTube entre en jeu. Si vous êtes comme moi et que vous êtes constamment à la recherche de moyens pour améliorer l'engagement et booster votre taux de rétention, alors vous allez adorer BrainTube. Il vous suffit d'aller sur braintube.ai, vous entrez simplement le nom de votre prochain tutoriel YouTube, cliquez sur générer mon script percutant et en quelques secondes, vous obtenez un script prête à l'emploi. Une intro captivante, une trame solide pour votre contenu et une conclusion mémorable, tout est là. Si vous êtes coach ou formateur, BrainTube est vraiment fait pour vous. Chaque élément du script est conçu pour favoriser l'apprentissage, maintenir l'attention et encourager l'engagement. Je vous recommande vivement d'essayer BrainTube, c'est un game changer et personnellement, je trouve que les résultats obtenus surpassent largement ceux de ChatGPT. Le lien vers BrainTube est dans la description. Maintenant que vous avez l'outil parfait pour créer des tutoriels captivants en un seul clic, revenons à notre exploration des secrets de MrBeast.
Just fail. Your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end and just get to work and start uploading. Like all you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking like maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are going to suck. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just like people who are 7'5" and making the NBA. Like, yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, you know, who don't have these exceptional personalities and, you know, backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video. Second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. The fifth one, try to, study a new thumbnail tip and implement it. The sixth one, try to figure out a new title. There's infinite ways. That's the beauty of content creation online. There's literally infinite ways, from the coloring to the frame rate, to the editing, to the filming, to the production, to the jokes, to the pacing, to every little thing can be improved, and they can never not be improved. There's literally no such thing as a perfect video. What's interesting is the longer people watch something, the more likely they are to keep watching. So you don't have to try as hard in the hypothetically back half of a video as you do in the front. Like even right now, we're so deep into this where a lot of people listening are probably just going to keep listening relatively close to the end, unless we just have a really boring part of this conversation, because they're just in it. They're immersed. And so a big, to really boil it down to a simple level, you just want to get people where they're immersed in the content and then just kind of hold them there.
Your videos suck. You think your videos are good, but they suck. They just do. And the sooner you learn how to make great videos that people actually want to watch, the sooner you'll get views. I think is the biggest takeaway. Because when I was 14, I thought my videos were the best in the world. They weren't. They're terrible. Many people are making way better videos than me, but I didn't think that. And I think, to be successful, you kind of have to have a little bit of that ego where you're like, my content's great. And you got to believe in it. But also if you have sub 1,000 subscribers, there's a good probability your videos just suck. Improve something every time. Because I very rarely see someone, sorry, there's a fly in here, that's making great level videos consistently, time and time again, year in, year out, and they don't take off. It's very rare. Usually, I don't know, the videos are just boring, or the ideas are repetitive, or it's something we've seen before. But I don't know, name one person who's doing original ideas, giving it his all, they're very well edited, great story, great retention, great pacing, boom, 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 consistently week after week for 2 years that didn't blow up. I don't know, in my opinion, it's pretty hard to find, and so just that, when you make good content, you'll blow up. It's not the algorithm, it's not anything. It's just most people who are in my position, you just make terrible videos, and that's okay, because you got to make a bunch of videos and improve over time to be great. You don't just pick up a baseball and become an MLB level athlete within a year. It takes many, many, many years, and YouTube's kind of the same way. You hook people at the beginning, but we really should drill this home, because if you look at any of your retention charts on any videos, you're losing 30% of your viewers in the first 30 seconds. And then hopefully, if your videos don't suck, they level off. The number one thing is retaining as many people as possible at the start. Because envision a chart where you lose 35% of your viewers in the first 30 seconds, and then envision one where you only lose 20%. That's 15% more people that are watching, throughout the video than not. And it's not you made the whole video a bunch better. You just had a more strategic intro that hooked them. I'm struggling to put this into words and to really impose how important that is, but that 15% difference in viewership really does make the difference between hypothetically 2 million views on a video and 10 in my head. Essentially, your title and thumbnail set expectations, and at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met. If you click on a video where of his, where it's Tether is a scam, and then at the very beginning he starts talking about literally anything else, then you are oh, this is bullshit. This isn't what I clicked on. But if at the very start of the video you go, Tether is a scam, and I'm going to teach you why, then it's okay, you match the expectations. So at the very beginning, match the expectations, and then you want to exceed them. So you want to assure people that what they clicked on is what they're getting, and then blow their mind and be but you're also getting even more. That's how you lower drop off, which a lot of people, sometimes it takes them 20 seconds to really meet the expectations. And so you lose, that's where you're going to lose everyone. Everyone's videos start like this, and then it levels off. So you want to reduce the amount of people that click off on the audience retention graph. You basically want to remove every dull moment. You probably want to find the 10 most critical people make them watch the video and just roast it. I personally enjoy I enjoy having people watch the videos and watching them. There's some things you can do where you can basically pay people to watch the videos on frame and then just have them record it. And I love just seeing when they pick up their phones and when they get bored, and certain things, if I just talk to a camera for 10 seconds without a cut, a lot of people will just get bored, or they'll lose interest. So having a B cam and a C cam, and you can just talk for 10 seconds, but 3 seconds in cutting to a B cam and then a C cam, now it's more interesting, even though it's essentially the same thing and not that crazy. But you want to have good pacing. Typically having a payoff at the end keeps them, right? Last leave circle wins 10 grand. If there is a low moment halfway through, you're going to watch to the end because you want to see who wins the 10 grand.
So having a good payoff at the end. If you boil it down, what YouTube wants is they want people to click on a video and they want to watch it. Like at its core, that's what it is. Essentially, by studying the algorithm, you'll learn that you're more studying human psychology, right? What do humans want to watch? What do they find enjoying? Not you. Anytime you say the word algorithm, just replace it with audience, and it works perfectly. Like the algorithm didn't like that video. No, the audience didn't like that video. Now, you know, because literally that's it. If people are clicking and watching, then it gets promoted more, and that's all. That's literally all the algorithm does is reflect what the people want. And if you deny that, you just make terrible videos and are trying to find a scapegoat. Like. I mean, there's a reason everyone loves YouTube and, you know, spends hours every single day on it. You know, the thing I want to leave people with is people think it's like, oh, well, it's all like CTR and stuff like that. But a big thing that everyone underestimates is it's what was your experience with your last video? If people loved the last video of yours that they watched, they're more likely to watch your next one. And that's something that people take for granted because, like, we'll get trending. And I'll notice a comment from someone, like, we'll just pull a name, like Edward Jobs, right? And Edward Jobs will comment, oh my gosh, I've never seen MrBeast before. This was really cool. And then you can search their username like 3 hours later and they'll go, oh my gosh, I just watched 8 videos. See, that's the effect you want. Most people, when they watch, for the YouTubers watching this, when people watch your video, they go, okay, that was good, but like that's enough of you for the day. Like it was all right? Whereas what you want is them to go, holy crap, that was crazy. And they watched 10 videos, not one, and then need like a week break because it was so that they have to recharge. You know what I mean?